right, so at this point, we're in the middle of surgery. We have our patient totally prepared, ready for pickup. We've modified the denture, but we need to confirm that the denture seats passively over the components that we just put in the patient's mouth. So you can do that first by just checking to see if you feel any binding, which I don't. So at this point, if I were doing this case, I'd proceed with my pickup. If you felt like you were binding and you wanted to do a real quick, what I call sanity check to see where you're binding and make the quick modification, then you would just repeat that step we did at the very beginning with bite registration in the intaglio, cover it with Teflon, seat it, pull it, and then just see where it needs to go. So I'm going to do that demonstration. We're going to inject into that intaglio where we've just made the modifications, set that to the side, cover with the Teflon tape, and again that Teflon tape acts as a barrier so we don't have to wait for the bite registration to set up. We just seat it down. The bite registration is not going to stick to anything, so I can pull it right off. And we didn't get any bite registration onto the components that we're trying to pick up. So here, I can remove that bite registration. That Teflon tape. And I can see in that bite registration, you might make a claim that we have some interferences here. And so I'm going to go ahead and make those modifications directly in the bite registration. And just widen that up just a little bit. So right here. Just deepen that a little bit. And widen that one just a little bit. All right. So then the bite registration comes out. And now we check it back in the patient's mouth. And sure enough, we are locked and loaded, ready to go. There's no binding at all on that intaglio.